So I'm putting my email password and I'll see which. Okay, maybe I'm putting wrong password. What is the right password? Input the password. Okay, I forgot the password. Let's see here. So first I will make myself login date in the past so that system can know that I am not logged in for 3 months, and so the cron will send the email that are you alive or not. So that is the first thing I am testing. There is the SQL Yog. I am not able to see the SQL Yog. Let's close this one and restart it. Okay, now let's restart it. I'll open this table. I'll open this one and I'll go to the table data, and password is password 2, and that's the reason I was not able to log in. Okay, now I'm logged in successfully. I will go to my reminders, and I have one reminder. Now let's go to the database, and so you will see this is the login date. So let's change this login date to some old date, maybe something old date, some 3-4 months or long back. So I say I made the login date very old and email flag is 0. So that means the condition is valid or invalid for the cron 1. What is the condition for the cron 1? I should be not logged in for 3 months, that I did it. And email flag 1 should be 0. Once email flag 1 is 0, the cron 1 will trigger and will send email to me. Is that correct or no?
I think we'll change to 1, right? When it's,
It will change 1 when it will run. So
yeah.
now let's change the cron to 1 minute again, because right now yesterday I changed to 1 day. So let's change it to 1 minute again so that it should send the cron. Let's change cron 1 to 1 minute every minute. Okay, so done. Now in 1 minute, when it will go to 898, an email will should come to me. Okay, now cron should run and email should. Okay, I got the email now. I will share that email with you. So we did not change this local host in the cron, so it's going with the local host. So that is another task which we have to do today. We have to change to the real host. So I got the mail. You haven't logged in on your website. Are you alive? If yes, then go and log into the website to confirm that you're alive. Thank you. So I got the email, and this is the cron which run. So that it got the one user that is displayed here. So cron 1 is run. Let's see what is the changes in the database. So you will see email flag 1 has become 1 and email flag date is today's date. Now, if this today's date is past 3 days, then cron 2 will trigger. Is that correct? Is that correct? If
Yeah.
it is past 3 days, it will cron 2 will trigger, and then it will go to all the reminders of that user. That is this one, and it will send the email to this person. Let's change this email to my email only so that I can see if it is coming. For now, for testing purpose, I am changing it to my email only. This email will come to me only, and let's see what happens now. Let the cron 2 to 1 minute. So let's change the cron 2 also to 1 minute, and let's change the cron 1 to once in a day, because we already tested it is working fine. So now I'm testing cron 2. So when it will become 9:11, I will get another mail for my. Okay, this is something previous one only. The cron 1, which is running every minute. So let's wait for 9:11, and then it will run one more one. So we'll see the database. Okay, but we did not change the date. So let's change this date also. It should be past 3 days. Sometimes this error comes, MySQL error gone. So let's cancel it and try it again. So, and I will save this. And now, so now the 11 is gone. So we have to wait for 9:12 because the cron is gone, or the cron already run for the cron 2. It did not find anything because we changed the date now. Now it is past 3 days with cron flag 0. These two conditions are met. So cron 2 will run now. And cron 2 will trigger, that is send all the emails to my reminder list. So let's wait for 9:12. Yeah, it ran, and you will see my first live reminder. This is something my brother is receiving, but I changed the email to my Manish is not alive today. Yes, and special message for you. The message is a brother is email. That means blah 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 blah. File link is this one. Generally, I will send some document of my will or trust or something that like that. I may send password to my brother that this is the password for my Facebook account. Please close it, something like that. So this is the second cron run, and if we go to the database, we will see the users both are set to 1. Now cron flag is set to 1. That means the person is dead, and it will not run again. Next day, the cron will not run for this user because cron 1 flag set to 1. So that means all emails for this user is sent, and we are done with this guy. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Okay. Now we'll change the cron 1 is giving some problem. The host is not correct. So we'll go in the cron 1 and we'll change that to something different. So here I put localhost project 17. So instead of the localhost project 17, in reality, we are going to live reminder. I can forcefully say live reminder dot pk, or I can also use $_server double quote dot $_server http host. This one, http host. So it will automatically take. Okay, the cron does not know this part. Cron does not know this part, so we have to forcefully give it to live reminder. Sorry, if it is a browser, then it would have worked, but cron does not know about the server things, so it's a live reminder dot pk. So this we forcefully put it somewhere. Generally, in big computer application, this all goes into the configuration file. So one configuration file has to be created where we put all the name of the host and to which domain it is located, and this name comes from that configuration file. But since our application is small, putting it here, it does not make any difference, so it's okay to put it here. So now if we upload, and if cron 1 will run, it will show this domain. Let's upload it to the server, but we'll not test it. We already tested it, this part. Let's do some small things, and we will finish it up. So what things are pending? One of the delete is pending. If I delete the reminder, you will see whatever ID I am passing in the URL, it is going into this SQL. This is SQL. It's saying delete from live reminders where reminder ID equal to this. So if I pass some ID which is created by Kate, it will also delete that one. We don't want that. We want the user who created it only can delete that reminder. If Kate has created, Kate should be able to delete it. If many has created, many should be able to delete it, not the Carrie or Kate. So we need to put here one more condition, and condition here is and user ID is equal to %s, and here I will add one more parameter, date. I will copy this part, and in the bracket I will first parameter I have to put the variable, second parameter I have to say it is integer or text or whatever it is. So what will be the first parameter? First parameter will be session user ID, because user ID is saved in this location. So I will use and user ID equal to user ID. Now if Carrie will put the reminder ID for many, but user ID will not match with many. So this will fail for the Carrie. So now it is secured. Now Kate cannot delete my reminder, and Kate cannot delete Carrie's reminder. Kate can delete only Kate's reminder because of this statement. I put and user ID should be equal to the session user ID, whatever the session user ID is there. So this is one thing which we did. And if I see the list reminder, I have this delete button, but when I click delete button, it's directly deleting it. It's not giving any confirmation message to me. So I will put one JavaScript here to give the confirmation message. And what is the JavaScript? I will say on click, I have to return true or false. If I return true, that means this URL will be called. But if I return false, then this URL will not be called. So first I will check whether user really want to delete this record or not. So I will say var confirm. Confirm is something to confirm the things from the user whether he wants to delete it or not. So we will get some alert message. So I will create the var a. Some variable name is a equal to confirm, and in the confirm I'll say, do you really want to delete this reminder? Single quote, bracket close, semicolon, and I will return a. That means whatever user will choose. If user say yes, delete it. So return will be true. And if return is true, then delete reminder will be called. But if user will say no, that means a will be false and return will be false, and this URL will not be called. So we put this as a confirmation message whenever we want to use delete one. I am putting in the chat. You can also use anywhere wherever you want to confirm the delete part. Now we will see if it's working fine or not. So these are my list of reminders. I will delete the first one. So it's asking now, do you really want to delete this reminder? If I say cancel, the return will be false and nothing will happen. But if I delete it and if I say OK, then the URL will be gone and the record will be deleted. I will delete this. I will delete this. So when I'm deleting it, you will see the URL is remind here, check in the status bar, reminder ID 3. Now let me check the reminder for the Kate. Let's try to delete the reminder of the other user and see if it's happening or not. So I will connect it to my localhost for testing. And I will go here in the users or in the reminders and I will see, let's see, 1, 2 user, 1 and 2, 2 is carry. So I will see that carries reminder is with ID 4 and 5. So let's try to delete the ID with the 4. So what I'll do, I'll copy the link and in the next tab I will put, instead of reminder ID I will put 4. Now 4 is created by carry and I should not be able to delete it. And why I should not be able to delete it? Because of the statement which I put in the delete reminder that user ID should match with the session user ID. So I will echo it what is coming in the delete SQL and I will exit out right now to see what is happening and I will enter it. So when I am entering it, you will see delete from LR reminder where reminder ID equal to 4 and user ID equal to 1. Since I am the user ID 1, so it's saying user ID 1. But the reminder ID 4 is created by the user ID 2. This is the user ID 2. So this condition will fail. This will not give any record. It will not delete anything. If I put it in the SQL query, so nothing is coming. But if I change to user ID 2, it will come here. But I don't want to delete from here. Let's remove the exit statement and echo statement, and I will enter again. So it's redirecting to this page, and we'll see in the database whether it got deleted or not. So if I refresh it, it's still present. That means it's not deleted. So any user now, if tries to delete my reminder, he will not be able to do it because I am checking one more condition, and that condition is user ID equal to the session user ID who is logged in. So this is the condition which makes it little more secure, and nobody now can delete it. Same way with the edit one. Now, if I don't do anything in the edit one, other person will be able to edit it. So the RS edit, we are just only creating the reminder ID equal to this, but we are not checking really the session user ID. So let's try to fix this also. I will edit this RS edit record set. And here I can put only one condition. But now I have to put another condition also that user ID should be the session user ID. So what should I do?
Go to advanced.
Advanced. Now in the advanced, I will put one more condition and user ID is equal to, here it's saying cold name. I will create another one called as cold name 2. And since I created cold name 2, here I have to create one more parameter. I will say cold name 2. Default value I will put -1 and the runtime value will be $_session user ID and I will click OK. And when I click OK, this will check two conditions. One is the reminder ID, one is the user ID. Before I click OK, let's see what will happen if I click edit and in the URL I change from 3 to 4. I am able to edit the carries reminder. That is wrong. I should be able to only edit my reminder. So now if I click OK and save it, then it will not show this thing. So let's see. If I'll click OK and I click save. Now if I refresh it, so nothing is coming. See, all is empty. And I won't be able to take this field. But now problem will be when I click submit button, When I click submit button, then at that time it will update the database, because we are not checking in the update part. See, in the update part we are only checking where reminder ID equal to %s. So this is another problem here also. We are not checking the two conditions. We are checking only one condition. So what we have to do, we will add one more condition here. There are two ways. I can do like this also. I can say, I can put one message. If this is not my reminder, I will put some message. What message I will put? I will say here, or in the end, I will say h3 tag. You are not authorized to edit this reminder. So this I will give some message. If I am not the authorized person, I will see this message. If I am authorized person, I will see this form. Now what I will do, I will select this form. I will select this form and I will go to server behavior and I will say show region if record set is not empty, and I will choose the RS edit and I will click OK. And then I will choose this one h3 tag and I will say show region if record set is empty. So if record set is empty, that means this is not my reminder. That means record set is empty. Then I will show this message. So user will not be able to edit it. There is some problem in the HTML tag since we sometimes when we select it, sometimes it does not take it properly. So I have to manually do some edit if something is wrong. Sometimes Dreamer does not able to understand it. Now if I refresh it, since 4 is not created by me, I will get the message you are not authorized to edit this reminder. But if I use 3 that is created by me, then I will be able to see that message. Okay, it's not showing. Let's see why. 3 is created by me. Okay, right. So it should show it. I'm just checking if everything is fine. Let's go to reminder 1 and I'll click edit. It's still showing this. That means my if else condition is still wrong kind of thing. But before checking the if else condition, I will check if the total record set is coming correctly or not. I will do echo of total record set and I will exit out. It's giving 0. That means some problem is in this selection. We have reminder ID and we have, okay, so session user ID is wrong. We have to put mm_user ID. So this is something when creating, I put the wrong variable. That's the reason it is showing wrong. And now if I refresh it, it's still something wrong. Let's see. If I refresh it, okay, user ID is coming -10. That is wrong. So user ID is not coming correctly. Let's check what is there in the session. I will do, since session is an array, I will do of the session. Okay. Since this is edit reminder, we should also put authentication. I did not put authentication. Restrict access to this page. Go to, and since we did not put this restrict access, session start is not in the top, and that's the reason it's not able to take the session value. I'll click OK. Now session start is present. Now it should work. Okay, now I have this one and still this one is coming incorrect. Should be user ID, and I have taken it here. It should be user ID. I did not put in all conditions. Now it's coming. Now it's coming correctly. It's one means actually there is one is total record. I put total record set also. It's actually taking one. I'll show you again. It's checking one. So now everything is fine. I should be able to see the record set. So now I'm able to see it. But if I put 4, I won't be able to see it because 4 is not owned by me. So these are the few changes which we did, and reminder is working fine. I will be testing it every day by whether reminder is working fine or not, or I will see what things are needed to improve this reminder. So right now the first round of reminder is done. Maybe it needs small improvement. That is, I just did a small basic functionality. I will see whether what other things are needed for this reminder project. Maybe it's all, or we need some more things. Definitely, we also need to address this issue that we have to change the text of all, which I will do. I will find something good text. I am not getting time to find the good images or good, content. So I will take time. I will find time next week and give some good content. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
So
the
practice
submit
is.
button working on the contact form? Is the submit button working on the contact form?
Yeah, it should be working. Let's
Okay.
go see. Let's test that condition also. Let's go to live reminder and test it. So what email I put? Let me see in the contact form.